Hey everybody, it's Amanda from Queen of Hearts Photography, and I am back with a new video tutorial. In this video I am going to show you in one step, doing all hand edits, how you can turn your brown grass green. Now, this is not the image that we're going to be working on. This is straight out of, well, it's the image we're going to be working on, but it's the edited version, as you can see back here. This was straight out of camera. All I've done so far is clean it up. So you can see that I did some cloning back here, and I will link the video down below where I show you how I do my cloning. And then I just used a couple of actions on here, the same actions I always use when I clean up my photos. I use the basic primer from the Back to Basics set, the oil painting action, I use the sharpening action, I use the airbrush action on their skin, and I also used the light skin action from my new Bear Skin set. So that's all that I've done here. You can see there's quite a difference in just running those couple of actions, which is why I love actions. So I'm going to get rid of this. And what I'm going to show you today is how I'm going to turn this mess down here green. Now, up here in Ohio, it's kind of at that awkward time of the year where it's not winter, but it's still kind of chilly and everything is still brown and dead. And all I want is my pretty green grass and my pretty green trees. So today I'm going to show you how you can fake that. So it's very simple. It's done in one step. It takes a little bit of patience, but it's pretty easy. So come over here to your layers. You're going to add a new layer right here. Here's your layer icon. Just click it and add a layer. It'll be blank. There'll be nothing on it. Make sure that you have your paintbrush select. Any size will do. I kind of just adjust my size to the area that I'm going to be painting. So I think this brush right here is going to do good for the base of it, and then we'll have to change it later on. And I already have my color selected. Down here I'm going to be using this green right here. The code is 002C0F. That's what I'm using. Now you can pick whatever green will match your scene. You can go in here and you can use the little color dropper to kind of pick what color you want, or you can just pick a color out of the color scale here, which is what I did. So once you have your color selected, just click OK. Now I'm going to change my blending mode to soft light. You can play around with the blending modes if you want to, but I always find that soft light works best. I'm going to leave it at 100% opacity while I paint it on, just so I can see where everything's going, and then we will adjust that. So if it's a little harsh in the beginning, we'll go back and adjust that. And all you have to do is paint it on, and you can already see that the grass is turning green. You can get up into the leaves if you want. We'll go back and we'll clean it up a little bit and fix it. I'm going to have to make my paintbrush a little bit smaller. Not sure why it's running so slowly. You just have to kind of be patient and tedious and make sure that you get all the areas that you want. This is probably like a horrible picture to pick for this video because of the chair. It has so many little nooks and crannies. But we can go back and we can clean it up if we want. Of course, this is a picture of my boys. Always experiment on my boys. It's the best to experiment on. I see my paintbrush isn't even on 100%. See? Use your air. You should make sure that your paintbrush is on 100% also. At least until you get the majority of it covered. That way you can see what you're painting over. Now sometimes I'll leave my blending mode at normal so I can see where I'm painting. That just kind of drives me crazy. So unless it's something that I really need to be able to see better, I just go ahead and change it in the beginning to soft light. Alright, I think we've got pretty much everything down here covered. Now we just have to get a teeny tiny brush and get into all those little, still not very small, is it? All those little nooks. It's going to get some on the chair, but we can go back and erase that off. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I'm like a sloppy painter, master? Is that even a word? I don't think so. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. Get in here, these little things in here, and then we'll just have to go back and kind of clean it up a little bit. So you want to add yourself a mask right here. Just click the little mask button and it'll get you a mask. And then get yourself a black brush that's going to erase whatever you've painted on. So you can go back in here, these little in these little crannies here and get it off of the chair. It's on the chair down here, I see. And it's on his little shoe, his dirty shoe. Which before I do the final photo, I'll go back and clone some of the stuff off, like his boots here are all scuffed. I'll go back and I'll clone all that. I think we got it pretty good. I'm gonna go back in here with my green again and just make sure that I get it right to the very edges as close as I can. And it's pretty well covered. I guess it's pretty well covered. So as you can see, look at the before and the after, and it's green. And of course I'm going to lower my opacity probably about 75%, 70, 75, somewhere in there, because I don't want it to look fake, which it doesn't. It looks like green grass. It looks perfect. I love it. So before and the after, and you saw how simple that was. It's just a matter of painting it on. Now, this comes in handy when you're doing grass, but it also comes in handy when you're doing water. If you are taking pictures on the beach, by a pond, by a lake, by a river, whatever, and the water is just dingy and dirty and you don't like the color, you want something blue and vibrant and beautiful, all you have to do is the same thing. Just pick a blue shade that you like and paint right over the water. I would stick to soft light. You could play with the different blending modes if you want to, but soft light's probably going to be your best bet because it's not very harsh. It just kind of like lays the color in. I love the effect, and I think that it suits most pictures. So you can try it with the water, and it's going to make your water beautiful along with your grass. So I hope that this video helped you, and if there's anything else that you would like to see, please let me know so I can get another video up for you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye.